Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip: how to communicate compassion at work. When we think about holiday compassion, we tend to think about how we treat and talk to people outside of work, like friends, family, servers, and even strangers. But whether you run a company or simply work at one, there's a lot to be gained from communicating with compassion, and not just in terms of Christmas cards, holiday party speeches, and early dismissal. Here are 7 ways to communicate compassion to your team and colleagues, and the benefits of doing so during holiday time and throughout the year. 1. Actively listen. Perhaps the easiest way to signal respect and compassion is by actively listening. Everyone wants to be heard, and your attention is valuable. But remember that listening is only effective when your ears are open and your mouth and email are closed. You enhance the impression of compassion when you listen by maintaining eye contact, nodding when you understand or agree, resisting urges to interrupt and finish sentences, asking probing follow-up questions. Done effectively and honestly, listening is a gift you can give your colleagues often, and it costs you nothing. 2. Run compassionate meetings. During what's often the busiest time of the year, minutes can be priceless, and few things are as frustratingly minute-killing as inefficient meetings. Always ask, do we need this meeting? What is its purpose? Can a quick email do the trick? You can show compassion to meeting participants by sharing the meeting's objective ahead of time, asking simple, not complicated questions in virtual meeting chat, allowing more shy people or introverts to use chat instead of speaking aloud, thanking people for their contributions, taking volunteers versus calling on people randomly, never shaming attendees with phrases like, "No questions? Really? Come on," avoiding time-killing rabbit holes. 3. Share your care. The simplest way to demonstrate that you care is by saying it explicitly. But all too often, we omit or replace those sentiments with phrases of urgency and strategy that may be important, but don't have the same compassionate impact. To test the impact of explicit compassionate language, imagine yourself hearing phrases and questions like these from a manager or leader. "I care about the amount of work on your plate. Your safety is important to me. I'm worried about staff burnout. I know this reorganization process is stressful. How can I help?" If phrases like that have a compassionate impact on you, they will certainly have a compassionate impact from you. 4. Give meaningful appreciation. In a study published in the June 2010 issue of the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, researchers Francesca Gino and Adam M. Grant revealed that simple expressions of gratitude increase pro-social behavior by enabling individuals to feel socially valued. Put simply, giving thanks makes people feel good. But how you give thanks makes a difference in the level of compassion it conveys. Put meaning behind your appreciation by including the why. Why is this person deserving of gratitude? Providing examples or stories to illustrate the value of the work. Avoiding all-purpose badjectives. Sitting on your thanks in the first place. 5. Deliver compassionate feedback. If holiday time overlaps with staff feedback time, remember to build ladders versus dig holes. Frame your feedback in terms of opportunities for growth and development, not reprimands for poor performance. This will keep you in encouragement mode and away from discouragement mode, which can decimate it. If you're providing feedback on a document or project, lead with praise. Acknowledge hard work and keep your expressions encouraging, not discouraging. Almost every failure can be a learning, and every gloomy peril, if we don't, can be recast as an opportunity. If we do, feedback like "this didn't work" can easily become "this would work better if." As a compassionate people manager, your responsibility to help your team succeed and flourish is just as important as your responsibility to evaluate and correct them. 6. De-escalate conflicts. There's little room for compassion during workplace conflict, so make it a priority to de-escalate disputes and avoid defensive expressions. You can put yourself in the mindset of compassionate de-escalation by Assuming positive intent, responding calmly versus reacting emotionally, identifying and agreeing on common goals, seeing things from the other side. 7. Think before you talk. A very useful mantra for communicating with compassion is to ask yourself this famous phrase before you say anything. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Later versions add, is it helpful? Which is conditionally valuable. If any of the answers are no, you're likely saying something inconsiderate, not compassionate. When you think before you speak, and before you chat, send, or text, talk slowly and embrace pauses. You're putting your mind ahead of your mouth, enabling you to speak with precision, clarity, and yes, compassion. That's it from Inc. You can find more compelling and thought-provoking articles at Inc.com. Check back each weekday for more productivity and leadership tips from Inc.